Namaste. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. We all know that we are going into a national emergency, healthcare emergency, and we are facing a very big issue in front of us. To control this, to make sure contact tracing is done, government has brought up a contact tracing app. It's a surveillance app, yes. It's a surveillance app named Aarogya Setu app. It's very clearly it is looking at the people where they are traveling and Bluetooth to be turned on to see that to whom they are interacting, to track the contacts of the people, and to control all the people whoever you are interacting, to make sure that if somebody is found COVID-19 positive, corona positive, that information is passed on to all the people who interacted with them after you install the app. There is an option of contact tracing, there is an option of tracking his location and tracking his Bluetooth. And this application is a grand success. 9.8 crore exactly for today's information. From today's information, we can say 9.8 crore people install this app, and it's a very grand success. All over the world, this is one of the most downloaded app recently. And government is forcing this app. Yes, it has to, because the nation is going under national emergency to control the situation with the population of 135 crore people. It is very tough, and we don't have a very good infrastructure in healthcare, and we need to make sure that we don't get this disease or virus on us. So to make sure, it is really we need to implement this app by forcing the employees of the government officers or healthcare officials, healthcare people, police, and also the private industries which are working in this situation. By forcing on them, government is trying to tell that what is the importance of this application. Yes, it is forced, and it saves life. So the government is forcing. Every time when somebody is saying that they are having two of the symptoms of this COVID-19, immediately they get the calls, they get the ambulances, they get them to be checked. And when somebody is saying that they are positive, somebody is assessing, self-assessment is done in this application, and they are saying they are feeling positive, which means that immediately the government is coming to take them to the hospitals. Ambulances are coming. Instead of going through this application, if you directly call any hospitals, there is no response. If you directly call any government numbers, there is no response. But when it is going through this Aarogya Setu application, immediately they get the response. That is the success story of this application. So this application is a grand success, and world is following this. World is taking up for inspiration from India, and they are also installing such applications in their countries, contact tracing applications. But politics is everywhere. When we find that BJP is having a grand success, there is Congress to pay politics. Even in this COVID situation, when BJP is trying to send all the workers or all the migrant laborers from different parts of the country to their respective states, Congress came inside and played a politics that they are going to pay for all the train tickets. And still some places they are still spreading the rumors, and they are telling the migrant workers that they are the ones who are paying the train tickets, when it is very clear that the state government pays 15% and the central government pays 85% of the train tickets. Likewise, there is politics played in this application also. 2nd May 2020, a week before, Rahul Gandhi started blaming the government and telling that this Aarogya Setu app is a surveillance app, is a sophisticated surveillance app, and government is taking all our data and they are keeping with them. They are tracking us. This is a tracking app. Of course, it's a tracking app. Government brought this for tracking, and later government has given explanation that this tracking, whatever the tracking details, whatever you are giving, that your location things, everything, they are going to keep only for 45 days. Until this COVID-19 situation is there, they are going to keep it, and they are going to destroy that. That's what the government gave this explanation. But this is a national emergency situation, and when government wants to track your wherever you are going, they want to track it. It means it's for your benefit and it's for the benefit of the country, and we are ready to cooperate, except the Congress party and their advertised hacker from France. So we are going to talk about the hacker who's brought inside now at this situation. When there is a success with any application in India recently for the last 3 years, this hacker is brought in to destroy the fame of this application and make sure people of India no longer use that application to make some kind of disturbances in the mind of the people of India. So they started thinking now that why I should be having this Aarogya Setu app when government is tracking my location, or government is keeping my private information. So that kind of disturbances are brought by a French hacker, self-proclaimed hacker named Elliot Alderson. Elliot Alderson is not his name. His name is Robert. His name is Robert Baptiste, and is from Toulouse, France. And his education background and everything is related to systems engineering, and he is a Android developer, free source Android developer. He is working as an Android developer, and this guy is all the time playing with the government applications of India, especially because he gets more attention and fame from India. This video is to analyze what does he really want, what kind of relations he's having with Congress party, why every time he's brought in to defame some applications brought by this Modi government. Such kind of things we are going to analyze in this video. We are going to see a video clipping of him saying why is he really focused on Indian applications. You can view it now.
At the beginning of 2018, a lot of my followers asked me to check the AIDA application, the official Android application. Like 5 or 6 different guys asked me, so I decided to give it a look, and I found like 5 or 6 different big vulnerability. So after that, I started to receive a lot of exposure inside the Indian media. And my Twitter account started to become famous among the Indian InfoSec community, and I started to have a lot of Indian followers. And with all these followers, I discussed a lot, and this guy started to tell me, I found something in the Indian application. Can you ask me to contact the concerned company? They don't answer to my mails. They don't answer to my phone call. Can you do something for me? And this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people to contact the concerned company when they find something.
So it's clear that from this video is claiming that he is more focused on Indian applications or Indian websites, because of the reason that he's getting more fame, more popularity, more Twitter. He's having more Twitter followers from India. And the followers from India are putting him messages that look at this app, that app, everything like that. So whenever he's looking at apps from India, he's getting more fame or more popularity. You should be remembering that we were analyzing the case of Princess Hen from UAE, where she was also looking for popularity in Twitter. When she started talking about Indians, she was getting too much of popularity. When she was even asking help from Trump, she was not getting popularity. But when she was talking about Muslims in India, she is getting much popularity now. Same message. This person, as soon as he started talking about India from 2017-2018, he started getting more fame, more followers, and more media coverage. Most of his media coverage is about applications of India only. And we are going to see everything, whatever this person has played with the Indian applications and what are the relationships he's having with political situations of India. So he started this playing with Indian applications from 2018. We can precisely see that he started with other applications. He started coming out in Twitter and telling that Aadhaar card is leaking the data. Aadhaar card information is leaking the data, and whatever data, the biometrics we give or the personal information, the Aadhaar card numbers of the different people are available in public through Google search. It is available, and then whatever servers are used by or the private processors used by the Aadhaar card, the government Aadhaar card is vulnerable for any attacks. That's what he came first. So as soon as he came with some kind of claims on Aadhaar card, he got his popularity. He got his much popularity, and you can clearly see that after he started playing with Aadhaar card, same kind of claims came from Rahul Gandhi also. When the issue of Aadhaar card was going on, in March 2018, he started finding some issue in the Namo application. Namo application is to give the news or some kind of videos of Narendra Modi to his followers so that they get updated with all the government news and government videos, whatever coming on online. So this application, he started picking something from this application and showing the people that this application is giving the data to some kind of servers or processors from outside India, and your data, your privacy data is taken out for analysis. And this also picked up by Rahul Gandhi, and he was giving out and attacking the government that Namo application, whoever enrolling in the Namo application, your privacy is given out to other countries and they are going to use your privacy or private data. Later the claim is not accepted by BJP, was not accepted by BJP, and BJP explained that your data, whatever the private data you share with the Namo application, is taken to analyze and give you very specifically some kind of news for your location, for your language as such. So this is how the Google Analytics is working. Same as such, we are analyzing the data of different people who are enrolling in the Namo application, and we are giving you news as per your data. That's what the explanation given by BJP. And Namo application, he started playing with it, and you can see that until that time when he was playing with Namo application, he started finding the same kind of issue in Congress application also, but no one has highlighted, media has not highlighted it, but Rahul Gandhi highlighted the Namo application issues, and later the same person who was finding issue with Congress as well as BJP applications stopped finding any issue with Congress websites or Congress applications. That's strange. Yeah, let's connect the dots. So that is strange, and Rahul Gandhi took the piece from this person, this Elliot, and he started telling out that Namo application is taking your data, whoever enrolling, and they are using your data for different purposes, and nobody could explain what purpose they are going to use it. Maybe BJP is telling the truth that they are using this only for analysis purpose. So the issue with the Congress application is totally forgotten. There was no follow-up, but a follow-up was going on with this Namo application as well as the Aadhaar card issue. You can see with the Aadhaar card issue, it went on up to end of 2018 also, and the authority UIDAI is not ready to agree that their data can be hacked, and they were very clearly saying that the data cannot be hacked and that data cannot be used for any other purpose. So the debate was going on for a much longer period. So this drama of Aadhaar card privacy etc. has not stopped only with this hacking person Elliot, or between the authority to the hacking person. It has not stopped with that. It went into a different shape, into the political shape, where even Congress manifesto of 2019 election was carrying that they are going to make sure that the Aadhaar card privacy is not breached. They are going to improve it. That's one of the claims they made in their manifesto of 2019 election, and you can see the impact this guy is making and helping Congress, how he is helping Congress with this kind of claims he is making through through his social media, Twitter especially. Later, the same guy reappeared in 2019, but this time he comes with the hacking or some kind of playings with the BJP website during the election period. We can see lots of his tweets around trolling BJP, especially during 2019 elections. Maybe he wasn't expecting BJP to coming into power, so he was trolling through his technical language that BJP websites are hacked, their Aadhaar is not secure, and their Namo app is not secure. Whatever help we can afford to the other party, the opposition party, he did during 2019 elections maximum. And moreover, he was very clearly trolling Modi during 2019 elections, telling that he is a cyber chowkidar, like Modi was having maybe chowkidar campaign, and he was trolling the maybe chowkidar campaign also. And C is support to Sonia Arun Kumar, who's really a troll. She is a journalist, but she is nothing but a troll against Modi and Modi government, BJP government in social media. She was putting some fake manifesto of BJP, and this guy, when BJP of Tamil Nadu filed case against Sonia Arun Kumar, he was standing with her. He was standing and telling that the case filed on her is not right, and any kind of fake news can be spread in Twitter. Why should he take a claim? Why should he take a stand? Why should be taking a stand during the 2019 election, just before 2019 elections? What is the need for him to support some trolls in social media? And what is the need for him to support a person like Sonia Arun Kumar? He must be knowing her very well, I think. And you can clearly see that there were some campaigns made by Tamil Nadu people or Tamil Nadu trolls to trend go back Modi in social media, especially Twitter. And he was analyzing those data and telling that from where this trolls are starting, go back Modi trend is starting. When BJP claimed or BJP proved that this trend mostly started from Pakistan also, he was telling in Twitter that the claims made by BJP that this trend started from Pakistan is untrue, and I'm standing in the side of Congress. And he was mostly showing his face out that he is against Modi. Even he came out and he was saying that if you elect me as a Prime Minister of India, I'm going to bring back your BJP website. And he was making some questions. Is there anything the Prime Minister of India doing? Such kind of questions proves which side he is standing, and you can connect the dots very well where his political stand is with respect to India. Now, one interview in 2019 to Null.com.
The current government doesn't really what I'm doing, and sometimes people don't like when you show some issue in their system, their website or application. And I found several issues in Aadhaar and also in the Prime Minister application. So I will not take the risk to come in India for now. I will be happy to discuss. Well, I will be happy to discuss with them and to have a chat with them by email, but have a chat, a dynamic chat, not just email exchange.
All right.
If possible.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
He told very clearly that he is angry with the ruling government because the ruling government is looking to attack him and he is not ready to come to India. He's trying to tell the youngsters or even the hacker community or the security systems community, he is telling them that I'm not secure, I cannot be secure in India. And when there is no such threats sent to him from India, he is claiming in an interview to defame BJP very clearly. Later, when the government agents in the same interview was telling him that if you are finding any issues, security issues with applications of India like Aadhaar application or any kind of applications like Namo applications, you can put us in email. We are giving you email which you can see in this video. You can put us an email, and you can send us email what are the issues you are facing. If you are an ethical hacker, we will address it. This guy has agreed during interview. You can see in the video itself, this guy has agreed, yes, I will do that, I will send you email, not an issue. But what happened now in 2020, when India, not only India, the whole world is facing the emergency situation, this guy was crying out in Twitter about Aarogya Setu app when Aarogya Setu app became a grand success. India brought this Aarogya Setu app. It's a grand success. I told you all the story about these applications. Now he is claiming that the application is taking the privacy of the people, and it taking your location, it's storing your location, it's showing that who is sick around in my area. That is the purpose of this app, really. It has to show who's sick in your area. People has to see that from my area how many hotspots are getting generated. Whether a budding hotspot is coming immediately, the healthcare people will be coming to the budding hotspot and start checking the other people. That's a purpose that they should be tracking. The people should know who and all getting infected. When somebody is publishing that my neighbor is getting infected, is getting the problem. Is saying that this is not privacy. According to you, it's not a privacy, but we don't have any issue when we are using such kind of application. We really feel good to know that my neighborhood doesn't carry any disease. My neighborhood doesn't carry the infection, which means I am safe. And if I find that my neighborhood carrying the infection, I will be always at home. I won't be going out at all. I will be more safe. That's what this application is helping. But his claim was very amateur, coming in social media and crying out this app is taking out. And he is teaching the Indian government, you need to do more testing, you need to do more such kind of steps. We didn't ask you to tell how we should be addressing this COVID-19 situation. An application was brought for contact tracing, and it has to store the privacy, or it has to store your location things. Then only it can be traced, it can be tracked. So we didn't ask you to develop any applications. There are enough engineers, software engineers in India, or 100 application developers in India who can develop the applications and keep on improving it. And if you are taking some older version of the application and trying to show that there are some privacy hacks, I can see how many people are infected in different areas. This doesn't make a difference. This doesn't really come into some importance for Indians. But this is brought in when it was found that this application is a grand success, and when news media started talking like 10 crore people are installing this application, and new budding hotspots we are finding through this application. Very easily we are tracking through this application. Even for transport in the future, somebody has to open this application and show before entering into a flight or before entering into a train that you are in green, your application showing that you are safe, you are not into danger. Then only they will allow you inside. That kind of plans are there with the government, but still politics is being played, and a person named hacker is brought in. You can connect the dots now very clearly. I think Rahul Gandhi joins him after he comes up with this kind of claims. See his language. When there is a country is facing the emergency, see how many tweets he has put and what kind of languages he was using against this application. And it brought Rahul Gandhi inside as usual. When there was a problem with Aadhaar, when there was Aadhaar was found to be success, Rahul Gandhi brought in, and this person hacker was quoted. When Namo app was success, this guy brought in and Rahul Gandhi quoted him. And now Aarogya Setu app, when there is a success claimed and we find the success, this guy was brought in by Rahul Gandhi again. It seems to be every time. It can't be a coincidence, right? We need to start connecting the dots and finding out, like in the situation of Hind, we connected the dots very clearly, and we even found some evidences seeing that there is some relationship with the Congress party and whom she is really helping by defeating Narendra Modi and the BJP government. Same here. By connecting the dots, we can clearly see this person by claiming him as a hacker, and whenever he is trying to put some application which people are really trusting and they start downloading, start using, when he is coming up with some kind of claim that this is hacked, that this can be hacked and this can be, your privacy is gone, he's writing some 100 tweets on this every application, which means he's threatening the people not to download. He's threatening, telling the people, India a democracy, it's forcing the people to download the application. Yes, it has to be, because it's a national emergency situation. During emergency situation, you can't expect the democracy to be a democracy, to give all the rights to the people. Something has to be forced. We are forced to sit at the home. We cannot go and tell to the government now that we want freedom, we want to go out, we want to go roam around. We cannot say, because it's an emergency. They asked you to sit at home, which we need to follow that. Similar situation, that when there is application is asked to install, when you are going out to find out whom and all you are meeting, once you are finding some kind of COVID positive situation, immediately they can track everyone. You have to follow. That's what required. Even the Indian government is coming up some kind of ways to make sure that even the geophones can be installed. Geophone can have this application and it can be installed in geophones. Indian developers are doing a great job, but this guy, good for nothing, is helping Rahul Gandhi and the Congress agenda. We know now how linking of Aadhaar helped people to get their money at this emergency situation to their bank accounts easily. We know now how this application is helping to track the hotspots immediately, to find out the budding hotspots immediately. But you know how this person, claiming to be a self-proclaimed hacker, is trying to defame such applications, and is trying to abuse the followers of Modi and bugs, and I am pissed off because of these bugs. From our analysis, we can get some two results, same like Princess Hind situation, Princess Hind video, like we were concluding. Here also we can conclude with two results. One, maybe his intention was to control the data leaks and improve the privacy, but he was seeking attention. He was getting more attention when he was talking about applications of India. Number one. Number two, every time when he's picking up the famous applications of India and showing that it is a failure, is getting support from Congress ecosystem, and he is quoted by the Congress ecosystem and tell to point fingers on the government of India, the BJP government of India, telling that this application is a failure, you don't claim the success. So please put your comments, put your views, same as Hind's second video, when we clearly found out the evidences that Princess Hind is having some kind of connections with the Congress. For this person also, Elliot also, there are possibilities that we can find some links soon. Whenever I am finding the link, I will definitely make another video to tell what kind of links he's having with the Congress. But we can clearly connect the dots and clearly see that he's against BJP, he doesn't like Modi, and he's against the BJP supporters, and he's trying to defame some famous applications of India, and he's trying to support the ecosystem of Congress. That's the conclusion. Thanks for viewing. Put your comments and subscribe to the channel, like the video and share the video.